Hello book nerds, and welcome to another exclusive video review. This time we are talking about a self-help book. Yes, Meenakshi reads non-fiction. When was the last time I've read non-fiction? But anyways, I picked up The Intentional Being by Damini and I think the main reason why this was a 5-star read for me is because I picked it up at the right time. This book talks about how to be more intentional, obviously, and how to find a life that is full of purpose, and you are intentional about every single thing you do. Most of the time I've realized I tend to do things without really knowing why I do it, and this book really taught me how to question every single nitty-gritty like that and truly be intentional about what I'm doing. That's the crux of it. And the fact that Damini Grover is also a psychologist and she knows the workings of the mind, there are a lot of anecdotes from her personal life in a very raw and brutally honest way, and also a few anonymous excerpts from some of the people she has spoken to and some of her, let's not say patients, some of her students, let's say. So it was really nice seeing all that because a lot of it resonated very deeply with me, because she talks about relationships and friendships, be it your office colleagues, basically your relationship with everybody including yourself. So how to be more realistic with yourself. Oh my god, that was one topic I really enjoyed about this book, where she's talking about realistic optimism, because her examples are also on point. So I tend to do this thing where I have a problem and then I don't actively try to solve that problem. I just hope that if I keep going with it, the problem will solve itself. Like, I'm at a company, I'm working for someone, I don't like the work I'm doing, or they are being toxic, they are not treating me properly. But I just think like, okay, hang in there, sort it out. It will get sorted on its own. But it's not going to, is it? You need to do something. You need to first figure out why don't you like this and what do you want about it to change. Only then you can do something to change it. And the example she gives for this is, imagine you are taking a particular path to go home every day, and there are dogs barking there every single day, and you don't like the dogs barking at you. So you could either take a new direction to go home, or you can just deal with the dogs, let them bark, or you can figure out why you don't like these dogs barking at you and what you can do to solve this problem. Like, what is your other alternate? What can you do? So she says realistic optimism is where you just go with it, let the dogs bark, I'll just go whatever direction I want, and you hope that eventually the dogs will stop barking at you. See, it's moments like these where when you give somebody a parallel example and it's so absurd, and that's when you realize, oh, this is so absurd and it's so obvious, why haven't I thought of this? That was how slap on the face this book was for me. I really liked it, and I really liked the illustrations in it as well. There are so many pie charts to depict a lot of stuff, and there's a lot of diagrams as well. She has gone for I'm just trying to find a really good one. There was one about explosive conversations, trying to find the right piece to complete your life. There were so many. She's even drawn a lot of diagrams like this to show like, okay, now we are planning to go on a vacation, and then once we intend to do that, we start putting our creative energies to work, we start narrowing down which location we can go to and where we are going, and then we start planning how to travel, what clothes to carry, amount of money to take with us and everything. And once we are prepared, we are ready to go. This is how we usually plan for a vacation. Now, how about reverse engineering this and thinking of the outcome first? Like, how do I want to feel on this vacation? What do I want the outcome to be? And once you have figured out the outcome, you figure out what input to give in order to extract that. It's kind of like reverse engineering, not like, oh, I want to go on a vacation, yeah, I'm having fun. Oh, I want to have fun, so let me go on a vacation. You see the difference here? This is how this book impacted me, and guys, I really enjoyed it. I really like Damini's writing style. I love the way she wove her personal life, and I love how at no point did it feel like she was preaching to me. That is one problem, especially as a Gen Z person, I face that, where I'm like, who are you to preach to me? And at the end of every chapter, she has a worksheet like this where she just asks us to reflect, maybe list 2 or 3 things that we really learned from this, 3 things we want to change about our day, about our life. Like, how do you react? She has just asked us to reflect here with this worksheet. Like, what do you think about the personal situation that is bothering you? What was your behavior towards it? Did you just explode at them, or were you like patient with them? and just being intentional with yourself, just holding yourself accountable to live a life filled with purpose. I could keep picking out snippets like this from this book, but honestly guys, I think you should read it first. It's quite a page turner. You would finish it in a day, and it's very easy to read. The author is literally speaking to you through the pages, so it's very easy and quick to read. You will fly through it and you will carry the weight of the book with you for a long time to come. This was my favorite book of the year so far, and that's a big thing to say considering how much I read every year. So do pick it up and turn your life into one filled with intention and purpose. The book is available on Amazon. Go get it right now. And thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next exclusive review coming very soon.